What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gifted Gamer 204 back at it again. And yes, you guessed right. Today we got another banger for y'all, man. So if you're new to the channel, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button as we keep on rolling right into today's video. Now check this out. We got some breaking news from my man Hip Hop Gamer himself. Now, as you see the screen, Samsung, Mike Lucero officially confirmed and backs up Phil Spencer that even a PlayStation is an Xbox also. Now, we're going to take a look at this video. It's a pretty lengthy one. It's 22 minutes, so just sit back and relax. We're going to get through this video together. So let's get right into it. Without further ado, this is the interview with Hip Hop Gamer. Let's go.
If Microsoft was to put their Game Pass,
real quick, I heard that this had happened, but I didn't look into it. It's crazy in that whole and this is the Xbox Twitter account, right? And that's why he stated that there's a PS5 in the commercial. I heard about it, but I didn't look into it. And just looking at it now, it's so crazy that they even put a PlayStation controller in the Xbox commercial. Everything is an Xbox. That is crazy. I can't believe we seen this. But yeah, man, let's go. Let's keep it. Let's roll it. Let's roll.
if Microsoft was to put their Game Pass on PlayStation, the only reason I'm saying this is because there's games from Xbox on PlayStation already doing great, and I know their goal is to grow. So do you think, or even if you had talks of Xbox Game Pass possibly coming to PlayStation, so that now PlayStation could be an Xbox too, just like with the campaign? What are your thoughts on that? Because if that happens, it's over. I think Xbox goes to the whole nother level if they can get their Game Pass on PlayStation. Yo, what's up? What's up? It's the GOAT of the game, Hip Hop Gamer, hot 97 to 660, and we got the GOAT of TVs. We got the GOAT of video games. We got the GOAT of the experience that you're about to have with the Samsung Gaming Club. It's crazy right now. Now listen, I have my dude Kev to the left of me. I got my dude Big Mike to the right of me. And what Mike just told me is what I'm about to tell y'all right now. Welcome to the Dream Team right now, baby. Let's go. So, Mike, I got to start with you because it's been a minute since I seen you, man. So, what are we doing here? The audience needs to know, because we got Call of Duty, we got Game.
And real quick, shout out to Hip Hop Gamer, man. So, you gotta love his energy, man. So much positivity. You can tell that he's 10 toes in this gaming community, and he always tries to be positive about things. So that's very rare that you see this. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Hip Hop Gamer, man. Let's keep going.
Game Pass, we got cloud gaming, we got the Samsung S95D TV. What are we doing? Break it down.
All right. So in a nutshell, first of all, what are we not doing? Call of Duty is the most exciting thing happening right now. And we're going to be playing it on the cloud, and you're going to get blown away. I remember you played Halo and you were blown away.
Yes, you saw the kills that I got. Yo, I went on a 7 kill streak immediately. Not even immediately. It was crazy. That facts. So are you saying that I'm going to have this type of experience right now?
That's the first thing I'm going to say.
Oh my God.
So
that's crazy.
So that is obviously super important. And the other thing I'm going to say is, have you played Flight Simulator?
Oh, no, I haven't played Flight Simulator since it came out, but everybody's been talking about it. And when you look at Flight Simulator, just like the technology with it, being able to fly over all these places, all the data, that right there is crazy. If you're telling me right now we're going to be able to do that over the cloud, I got to see that to believe it. I can't take your word for that.
And here's what else I'm telling you. You've got two of the biggest games on the planet. They're going to take up huge amounts of memory on your PC or your console. Since it's from the cloud, you don't have to worry about that. You just play it right away. If we were starting here with a console, we'd be playing these two games in maybe 10 hours. We'd go out and get some coffee, maybe get some lunch, it'd probably dinner. And then by the time we're done with dinner, we could actually start playing the game. But now we can just do it. We won't even have time for a donut. So
let's go. And they just had some donuts too. Not me, because I got to stay, you know what I'm saying? So now, Kev, I got to ask you, man, what fun do you still have being able to do this and show this off? But also, just as a gamer yourself, how has this impacted your day-to-day in terms of your gaming experience, bro?
Yeah. I mean, my experience is a little bit different. different from Mike. I come from Disney, so I kind of come from a media and entertainment lens where we were always trying to figure out, how do you introduce gaming into media? How do we take this movie, which is passive, lean back, you're just sitting on your couch watching a TV? How do we bring you into the story? How do we make you interact with this story in a way that you feel like you're right there, right when the battle is happening? So a lot of the exciting things that we're about to announce today is we're trying to bring gaming outside of just Gaming Hub. We're trying to bring interactivity everywhere. And so you're going to see a little bit of a glimmer of this. And we're working with media partners all around the world to figure out, how do we as Samsung push the boundaries in ways that nobody else is? And how do we make gaming really an interactivity, something that's core to the experience?
Wow. So now I got a major question, because y'all are the dream team. So I'm coming back to you, and then I'm gonna come back to you, and then we gonna get some game time in. So I actually was talking with TCL. And TCL had some kind words actually to say about Samsung. They said Samsung is number one. We've been number two for like 5 years straight, but we're trying to break that barrier to get to number one. But I know it's one thing to get there, but it's harder to maintain that number one position. So my question to you is, what will we see today, and what do you guys got planned going forward to help maintain your number one position in what you do and what you bring to Samsung?
That's a great question. I mean, we're seeing this with just the recent announcement with Xbox, where Xbox is everywhere.
Yes.
And I think that speaks volumes to which is happening in the industry, where gamers are trying to be everywhere. They're playing in the train, they're playing on their commute, they're playing here, they're playing there. And so I think the industry itself is trying to figure out, how do we bring games everywhere? And what we're going to show you today is we're trying to do that. We're trying to figure out, how do we bring games everywhere you are? So we're going to be bringing some of these experiences to mobile. We're going to be bringing these experiences into TV Plus while you're watching the latest greatest TV show or movie on TV Plus, and all of a sudden there's an advertising break. We're going to bring games into that experience. We're trying to figure out, how do we introduce playing a trailer of a game in the middle of watching a movie or a TV show? So we're trying to figure out, how do we introduce gaming everywhere that people are?
I quit. Listen, all right, so let me tell you right now, there's other stuff I want to say. I know we got to get to the game, but what you need to understand in terms of what he just said and what they're attempting is, imagine you sitting down and you watching the Lakers play. I had to say the Lakers because they've been dominating. You know what I'm just saying. But LeBron. But imagine you playing a game and then a commercial come, but instead of it being a commercial that you should traditionally just watch, you can play that commercial that comes on. NBA 2K. Imagine an NBA of the Lakers. Imagine an NBA 2K commercial come on while you're watching the game, but it's like set up where you got 2 minutes left and you can just play it out until the game comes back on in the broadcast. I quit. That is a mic drop moment, but we got real.
That's fire. That's a fire idea. Instead of watching a commercial, exactly how he mentioned it. Like, how commercials usually last like 2 minutes. So, in the ad, it'll be like 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter type of thing, or whatever they want to do with it. So that is a dope idea. I like that.
Might drop stuff to see with my man Mike. So you ready? Let's get it popping. See you back in a minute to go to the game. Hip Hop Gamer. Chill. Let's get it. Black Ops 6. We about to play it. You see that Samsung S95D, you see the Game Pass, everything is set up. Now we about to start, but Mike, Kev, I just want to show you something. I came prepared. See, I got the Black Ops right here. I got the Black Ops right here. You see this controller? I got the Black Ops right here. Now,
that controller
I'm gonna show you something else. I'm gonna show you something else.
And the skin for the console's fire.
Yeah, I got the Black Ops again. I got the Black Ops again. Best controllers. Best controllers. This is crazy. Stuff doing their thing. Black Ops. Are you ready to show me? Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go, baby. Let's run it. Let's look at that Call of Duty right now. Let's go. We playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6, son. Wow, man. Let's go. Let's go.
How's that responsiveness?
Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm gonna tell you something, real talk. I wasn't even thinking about it. Like I was just like playing the game like I normally would play. So that should give you your answer right there. Come on, man. Headshots all day. Let's get it. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Yo, I'm getting Halo vibes like I did last time. I was like, this is crazy. Hold up. Got him. Yo, this is really good though. I'm gonna need front. Like, let me ask you a question. Like, honestly, what are y'all, like, in terms of servers and stuff like that, how are y'all really pulling this off? Like, for real, like, how are you really doing it? Because, like, I know I'm very excited about it, but, like, it's really working. Like, I'm not even, like, playing with you. Like this is different. Like,
I mean, the reality
feels, what I'm saying, it feels even a little tighter than it did before when I was doing Halo. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, it actually feels a bit more responsive than the last time I did this when I was doing Halo. What are y'all doing?
So at the end of the day, it's about the distance between that thumb press and the server.
Yeah.
And between the TV, our TV is more performant than other TVs out there. We have this thing called game mode, which takes 30% of the latency out of the actual TV. And then our partners, Xbox, Nvidia, whoever, they prioritize traffic with the carriers and their server. They've made a massive server investment, so the queue time here is practically non-existent because they are making such a significant investment. So I commend a lot of it to their investment in infrastructure.
Wow.
That's
because
crazy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this is something not for real. This is something that I can use with the schools. Like I was telling you earlier, I'm a front. I was hesitant to try to use this with the schools because I'm telling you right now, like the kids will let you know if this joint is popping or not. I was a bit hesitant because I wasn't sure how good it'll work in a school environment because the connection and stuff like that may not always be there. But just doing it here in this setting, this is crazy for Call of Duty to have this. Like for Call of Duty to have this like this,
and to be honest,
that's different.
This is like a school because we have so much internet here. And the fact that we are able to play it here in this place that has probably 500 connected devices. That's like a school.
Wow. Like, this is crazy. You saw what I just did. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
joint is simple. Like,
Yeah, and another message to kids is that
oh. That Omni movement, I had to move like crazy, son.
Yeah, another message
Let's
to
go.
kids is that this unleashes gaming to a lot more people. They don't need a console. They can just spend $500 on a console.
Yeah.
And that means that
Yeah.
games can be played by more people.
And what I love is the accessibility of it, like how simple it is. Now, let me ask you this, because I think this right here is a game changer right now. When you got games like Call of Duty, which is like the biggest, titles and stuff like that, how is it that do you think that we'll ever see the like what's the next step for data and stuff like that? Like in terms of even making it look even better, because it looks really good now, but you know what it is with cloud technology, the graphics will never be what it's like, from an offline standpoint. What do you think the next generation of this or the next step up would be from a visual standpoint to match the responsive time that I'm feeling in terms of the gameplay part?
So what you're feeling right now is the investment in the infrastructure that reduces the latency. If you look at what we're looking at the Xbox version of man.
Dad, yo, my bad.
That's my character. You're affecting my ranking.
It's all good.
Cut that out of the video.
You know what I'm saying? No. It's all good. I'm winning right now. So go ahead, man, because this
So
is crazy.
if you look at where you can play Call of Duty on Samsung TVs, the NVIDIA version is in 4K. So that is the next level of graphical fidelity. So we're not showing that today because we are showing the Xbox version because it's great, but 4K version is even greater. So that's that's the next level in terms of visual performance is
Through the cloud.
4K, yeah, with the same latency, but 4K.
What? Like, yo, I quit, son.
That is crazy. And it's crazy because he's saying it. The version that they're playing, like he said, is like with the Xbox servers and things like that. Samsung has another partnership with Nvidia, which is what he was just talking about. That's actually gonna take this cloud gaming and bring it up to 4K. That's crazy.
That's crazy. That don't even sound believable, but I mean, this didn't sound believable because this is like Call of Duty. Like, hold up.
Yeah, so imagine this in 4K.
That's what I'm saying. Got him, son. Yo, this joint feels incredible, bro. Facts, bro. And it looked great. So let me. Okay. One more question. So, with the way it is now, obviously, I remember like years ago when I was playing on Halo. But with the way it is now, from a multiplayer standpoint, could you ever see? I know this is probably difficult to even ask because I don't think we're there yet. But could you ever see an esports event being held through cloud technology because of the advancements that you're seeing, especially with this experience right now?
So this is just me speaking, but I think we will get to a point where that is feasible. And I used to work at Twitch, so I know how critical e-athletes are about performance and internet. And I feel like this shows how much improvement there can be, just like you said, your first Halo experience in this.
Yeah.
So I believe that there could be a cloud only. There will probably be some cloud only types of esports in this at some point, just because that's where things are going.
Yo,
Wow.
I'm telling you right now, real talk. If y'all could pull off the first ever official esports cloud-based tournament and it goes off correctly, it's over.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm telling you right now, bro,
Oh, yeah.
it's over. Like, groundbreaking stuff. This is amazing. And I want y'all to know one of the things that I wanted to demonstrate. I didn't just want to shoot for the body. I really wanted to aim for like strictly headshots, so you could see, like, you know what I'm saying, that the precision is there. Let's go. Got him. Let's go. Let's go. I told you, son. I told you, easy work. Easy work. Yo, and it still look good though. Like, no, you don't understand. Look, y'all, look. This is like a real test. Like, look, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. This is beyond impressive, dog. Like, I'm not even playing with you right now. Now I'm thinking about, okay, I got a major question for y'all. This is very important, and this relates to the ad that just came out. I'll let you on the controller so you can, like, keep, so it don't idle out. But I gotta get the mic. This is very, very important. So I know that in the ad, they showed MetaQuest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything is an Xbox. They even showed MetaQuest. Right. Now, like, to my knowledge, I don't think the MetaQuest had the Xbox Game Pass app on there, like, to my knowledge. Because, I know Xbox is still trying to figure out how they want to go about VR. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they said it's an Xbox. So, like, is there anything that you can share with us that if you put a MetaQuest on, you'll be able to use the cloud through MetaQuest and like play different games from a VR standpoint in the cloud too? Are y'all working on things like that as well? I'm not familiar. I'm focused on the TV. All right, cool. Got you. I had to ask because when I'm looking at everything as an Xbox, now I'm trying to see how far this is going to go. All right, so Kev, my question to you, and we were talking about the ads and stuff like that. With an experience like this, are you saying that what I just experienced could potentially be the future of what commercials are?
100%. So this is where we're going to show you something next, which is really trying to get into what you were talking about, accessibility. How do we bring games outside of where games typically are? And so what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to create a foundation, a technical platform that'll allow us to bring games everywhere consumers are. And that's outside of Gaming Hub. It could be while they're watching TV, could be during a commercial break. We're thinking about interactive shows that kind of bring the normal show that you're typically used to watching on TV, but add an interactive element where you're actually maybe driving part of the show that's actually live. There's a lot of exciting things that technology is improving so much. You kind of mentioned it, right? Yeah. The fact that NVIDIA is driving forward with GPUs that are consumable all over the place. It's getting insane. And so technology is moving at such an accelerated pace. This is unlocking our ability to do some really exciting things that were never imaginable 5 years ago. Wow. So I got a major question. I don't even think you've been asked this before, Big Mike. So CES is coming up, January next year. And, they always got a new TV lineup. So I can't wait to see what Samsung is about to do next, especially with the Gaming Hub. My question to you is, will we ever see like certain TVs that may have like either like a graphics card built in the TV or something built in the TV to make cloud gaming that much better? The next level of Wi-Fi, all these other things. Can you like share something with us about anything like that?
Yeah, what I can share is that's always something we talk about. But what we also try to do is we try to get what's valuable to the gaming industry is that we have accessibility on as many TVs as possible. So we try to really optimize for we're on all the way back to 2020. We don't have Gaming Hub, but we have Xbox and a few of the other partners all the way back to 2020. So for us, the most important thing is that we have a big platform that works for the gaming ecosystem. We always sort of have discussions about more performant TVs, but for us, it's more important to the industry. There's so much great work going on the back end and the infrastructure side that we just want to get more of that in front of gamers.
All right, well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I got a major question, and this right here, I'm gonna bring it to you, and then I gotta see the demonstration that you was talking about, bro. So earlier, Phil Spencer was talking about like those 4 games that was coming to PlayStation. They came there and they conquered. Like everybody's playing Xbox games on PlayStation. It's crazy. Now in the Everything is Xbox campaign, we didn't see a PlayStation there, but seeing this in the cloud and just all the energy around it, if Microsoft was to put their Game Pass on PlayStation, like, the only reason I'm saying this is because there's games from Xbox on PlayStation already doing great, and I know their goal is to grow. So do you think, or even if you had talks of Xbox Game Pass possibly coming to PlayStation so that now PlayStation could be an Xbox too, like just like with the campaign? What are your thoughts on that? Because if that happens, it's over. I think Xbox goes to the whole nother level if they can get their Game Pass on PlayStation.
Yeah. So again, I'm not Phil Spencer, so I do know that the strategy around acquiring Activision, obviously they're doing it already, is to bring all these titles not just to Xbox but also to PlayStation. They've already sort of demonstrated that.
Wow. So that's I gotta pause that video right there. Did you just hear what he said? Check this out. I'm gonna rewind it real quick. I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit so you could pay attention to what he says when he's talking about Phil Spencer and the acquisition of ABK. Just pay attention. Let me see if it's here.
So that now PlayStation could be an Xbox
Listen
too.
up.
Like just like with the campaign. What are your thoughts on that? Because if that happens, it's over. I think Xbox goes to the whole nother level if they can get their Game Pass on PlayStation.
Yeah. So again, I'm not Phil Spencer, so
Yeah.
I do know that the strategy around acquiring Activision, obviously they're doing it already, is to bring all these titles not just to Xbox but also to PlayStation. They've already sort of demonstrated that. So
That was their strategy when they came to acquire, when they was talking about acquiring ABK. I mean, my goodness. This is breaking news right here. This is actually breaking news right now. That I don't even know if he himself caught himself saying that. But I did. That's what we do over here. So he's basically saying that the whole point around Microsoft acquiring ABK was for this very reason right here, was to make Xbox be everywhere. Everything is an Xbox. So this plan was already in place. It's crazy. And shout outs to Hip Hop Gamer, man, because he be asking the questions. He be going in asking these questions, man. I'm telling you. Look at the fact that he's asking these questions, and it just made this man just spill this information out, and he probably wasn't even thinking about what he was saying at the moment. It's crazy. Let's keep going.
that's one thing, and I think that will make Xbox stronger as a game distributor and publisher, and as a platform, because that is essentially Game Pass is a platform. It's basically what the ad says, that it's an Xbox anywhere. So that transcends that platform in that sense. What I will also say is that we are always looking for more platforms, obviously on our platform. So we're open to anything else out there. So we believe very much philosophically with what Phil Spencer's doing in terms of bringing more games to more people on more devices, because we're all about democratization of gaming. And all you need is a controller. You don't need a console. You don't need hardware to hold you back. So the more games that you can get onto these devices, the better. So we agree 100% with Phil on that.
Yo, Phil, thank you. We need this now. So, please, Kev, show me this demonstration, because after what I don't know if you will be in the top. I don't know if you can top what Mike just showed, but I still want to see, because this right here is better than the Halo experience. And now I really want to see what like a multiplayer game would be like, getting some kills on some people. But this right here, I can tell you, because you saw me, I beat Call of Duty already. Like, you already know what it is. The same way I was getting headshots offline just on my game, I was doing the same thing here, and I purposely went back and I purposely aimed for headshots, because if you can't really get headshots or capture it, then you'll see that something's off. The footage is there.
And I will say, had you gone into multiplayer or had you gone into zombies, you would have had the same experience.
Yo, wait, can we go to multiplayer real quick? Like,
Good, if you want.
let's go. Yo, I want to get some kills real quick. You know what I'm saying? I know we almost limited on time, but let's go. Let's go to a multiplayer match real quick. Yo, Dad, this is crazy, son. Got him. Let's go. First kill.
That's looking smooth.
Oh, light him up. You already know what it is. I do this.
Oh, he's gonna end the video right here, man. Yo, there it is. There it is. Y'all seen it here first. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. Shout out to Hip Hop Gamer. There's more to come, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna drop the part 2 of that interview, because they still have more to show him. But y'all make sure y'all go follow Hip Hop Gamer on Twitter. Make sure y'all go follow him on Instagram, Hip Hop Gamer, and on YouTube, Hip Hop Gamer. He also has a children's book on Amazon. I'm gonna leave the link down in the description below. Y'all make sure y'all go help cop it. It's a great children's book, and it also has information on if you have kids and this is what they love to do, is play video games. There's ways that your kid actually get paid to play video games in school. So that's something that intrigues you. Make sure y'all go buy the book. I'm gonna leave the description down below. It's your boy, the gifted one here, man. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone.